Before TikTok ruled the beauty world, before hair tools became viral status symbols, before your You page was flooded with floating curls and Dyson swooshing ASMR, there was the Dyson Airwrap, a tool so sleek, so silent, and so scientifically different, it flipped the beauty tech world on its head. It curled hair without heat damage, used air instead of irons, and cost more than some people's rent. It was mocked, worshipped, misunderstood, and still managed to dominate. So what made the Dyson Airwrap the viral beauty flex of a generation? Let's unravel the story. Let's go back to 2018. Dyson, yes, the vacuum brand, wasn't a name you'd associate with beauty. Until suddenly, it was. Founded by Sir James Dyson, the company had already redefined home appliances with cyclonic vacuums and bladeless fans. Their core formula? High-powered airflow plus design minimalism plus obsessive engineering. They entered beauty with the Dyson Supersonic hairdryer in 2016, a silent, fast-drying, futuristic-looking device that proved they were serious. But the real disruption came 2 years later. The Dyson Airwrap wasn't just another curling wand. It was built around a piece of aerospace physics, the Coanda effect. Simply put, the tool created a vortex of high-speed air that gently wrapped the hair around a barrel. No clamp, no direct heat, and no frying your ends into split-string spaghetti. The Airwrap was Dyson's way of saying, what if science made your morning routine healthier, faster, and cooler? The initial rollout was limited. Only a few influencers received press kits. Early demos were in high-end salons and Dyson boutiques. At $549, it wasn't for the average buyer. It was beauty luxury, like La Mer or a GHD on steroids. At first, only hardcore beauty insiders were watching. But they were watching. It wasn't long before early adopters and tech lovers started to spread the word. Salons began offering Airwrap-only blowouts. Beauty editors added it to their holiday must-have lists. And influencers started experimenting live, testing its effectiveness across different hair types, textures, and routines. Yet, for all its innovation, the tool stayed niche. It hadn't broken into the mainstream, not yet. By late 2019, beauty YouTubers started testing it en masse. Some struggled. The tool required technique. Hair needed to be damp, barrels had to be swapped, and the whole let the air do the work thing, easier said than done. But when it worked, it worked. Curls were soft, polished, natural. There was bounce, not crunch. The Airwrap wasn't just styling, it was preserving hair health. This was the beginning of a shift. From damaging hot tools to protective tech. Then came TikTok. In 2020, just as the pandemic confined everyone indoors, TikTok exploded as a creative outlet. Beauty creators found the Airwrap mesmerizing, and so did the algorithm. The hair wrapping action was oddly hypnotic. It didn't matter if the user succeeded or failed. The visual payoff made it viral. Creators started documenting. First tries perfected techniques. Before and afters, reactions from partners, pets, parents. The Airwrap wasn't just a product anymore. It was a challenge, a rite of passage, a badge of bougie beauty status. What also helped? It wasn't intimidating. Anyone with hair and time could try it. And if you failed, well, that was content too. The Airwrap created a visual language, the soft whoosh of air, the lock and hold twist, the hand reveal as a perfect curl dropped into frame. It wasn't just a hair tutorial, it was TikTok theater. The tipping point. The Airwrap hits full-blown icon status. A single video with just someone curling their hair while lip-syncing hits 30 million views. Celebs and creators start posting tutorials. Hailey Bieber has one. Kylie Jenner's stylist swears by it. Even Bella Hadid's blowouts get speculated to be Airwrap assisted. And then came the sold-out cycles. For months, the Dyson Airwrap was out of stock in every major country. Retailers couldn't keep up. Back orders stretched weeks, and scalpers began reselling used units on eBay for $800 plus. The tool reached the rare status of being both luxury and hard to get, a combination TikTok thrives on. Dupe content exploded. Videos like Airwrap dupe under $100 went viral. People were creating content not just with the Airwrap, but about it. Comparison tests, brand versus budget, performance reviews across hair types, packaging unboxings. It became a cultural lightning rod. Was it overhyped? Was it elitist? Was it actually revolutionary? The debate became part of the product's identity, and Dyson embraced the chaos. Rather than chasing critics, they stayed quiet. They let the tech and the TikToks do the talking. By 2022, the Airwrap was in over 40 countries. In Seoul, it was featured on K-beauty shows. In Dubai, it was included in hotel room amenity kits. In Paris, Dyson pop-ups drew luxury shoppers. Global influencers were creating Dyson-based tutorials in Portuguese, Hindi, Korean, Spanish, Thai. It wasn't just a Western trend, it was a global beauty language. Dyson leaned into the momentum. Limited color editions, Prussian blue, rose gold, copper country-specific bundles, and attachments. Localization with global influencer partnerships. They also introduced new attachments, wider barrels, smoother brushes, and curl-enhancing tools based on feedback. TikTok became a Dyson playground. Airwrap tutorial for frizz-prone hair. Airwrap on long versus short hair. Boyfriend tries Dyson Airwrap. Chaos ensues. Every drop became a mini campaign, and the comments, obsession level. Even the sound, that a signature Dyson hum, became an audio used in thousands of videos. The Airwrap had transcended product status. It was now culture. So what legacy did the Dyson Airwrap leave behind? First, it redefined what beauty tech could be. Before, high-end beauty tools were niche, quiet, functional. After Dyson, they were status-driven tech icons. It also helped establish a new trend, ritual-based beauty. Using the Airwrap became more than styling. It was an event, a content opportunity, a meditative ritual. It also changed expectations. People began to demand less heat damage, greater airflow control, tools that adapt to their hair, not the other way around, the ripple effect. Shark released their own high-speed air-based curler T3, Revlon, and even Conair began exploring smart styling. The era of the flat iron as king, slowly declining. But Dyson's biggest impact wasn't just innovation, it was influence. By owning the conversation on TikTok, they changed how beauty tools are discovered, evaluated, and purchased. No big commercials, no pushy influencers, just thousands of authentic, emotional, mesmerizing user moments. The Airwrap didn't become iconic through marketing. It became iconic by being watchable. And let's not forget, it created a space where function and fashion merged. Where tech wasn't just useful, it was desirable. Where science got its own shelf in your vanity. That's rare, and it's powerful. So, what made the Dyson Airwrap go viral? Not just the physics, not just the price, not just the look. It was a perfect storm of scientific elegance, visual magic, social storytelling, cultural timing. The Airwrap became the gold standard for a new kind of beauty tool, one that lived online as much as it lived in the bathroom drawer. It wasn't just about results, it was about experience. It didn't just curl hair, It made you feel high-tech, self-caring, and visually satisfying. In the world of TikTok, where attention is currency, Dyson created a beauty product so engaging, it sold itself. And the real flex? They made science go viral. And that's not just a marketing story. That's a masterclass. And that's the story of the Dyson Airwrap, a vacuum-engineered hair tool that didn't just curl, it captivated. Next time on What Made It Viral, we're talking fast food, plastic toys, and grown-up hype. Yeah, we're going full nostalgia with the adult Happy Meal. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll keep unpacking the icons of internet culture. Because going viral isn't random. It's engineered.